Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News Update. Top stories today. The manager of the morgue at Harvard Medical School has been indicted in a scheme to steal body parts and then sell them online. Federal prosecutors say Cedric Lodge stole dissected portions of human cadavers, took them to his home in New Hampshire, and then sold them online. His wife is also indicted, along with two others of the alleged buyers. We are working to get more on this developing story right now. We will have updates throughout the day on WBZ and CBS News Boston. A seventh grader at Central Middle School in Quincy brought an unloaded handgun to school. The principal says the student showed the weapon to several classmates outside after school had been dismissed yesterday. Now, police tell us the gun belonged to the student's parent. They are now trying to figure out how that student was able to access an unsecured gun and then bring it to school grounds. Police have seized the gun from the student's home. School officials say the student will face serious consequences for their actions and that the student will not be returning to Central Middle School. We just learned the identity of an 18-year-old woman found dead in Everett. Yesterday, Kaya Donovan was found behind a home on Springvale Avenue. The Middlesex District Attorney says there were no obvious injuries, but investigators have called her death suspicious. Well, it seems we just can't get a break from rain these days. Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Wroblewski.
We're going to be tracking the risk of some showers, downpours, even a few rumbles of thunder, all due to low pressure that's going to be pushing towards our way. Already starting to see some activity fire up out through parts of New York, but this is all an area of low pressure to our west that will continue to push eastward as we go through the night. So the highest risk of any strong to severe storm is in this darker shade of green here. However, there could obviously be a stronger storm outside of it, but best potential with the heating of the sun as well as just the environment as these storms approach and the timing. What I'm expecting with any of those stronger storms, downpours could lead to some pockets of flooding, frequent lightning as well. So if you hear thunder, you want to make sure you head indoors. Gusty downpours as well as some hail, all possible with any of those strong to even severe storms. So here we are going through time. I am expecting to see a lot of activity blossom as we get into that 3-4 o'clock time frame, especially out through western parts of the state, up through Vermont, and as we get into parts of Connecticut, 5-6 o'clock in through central parts of the state, and then after 7, likely pushing along the eastern coast, parts of New Hampshire as well. Could be weakening a bit, so we'll be watching for that potential. But overall, we'll watch as we see this system move on out of here, but we're not done with the unsettled weather as we go through the week. On Thursday, we'll start off with a mix of sun and clouds. Winds will be out of the west. Dew points may drop back a bit, but the afternoon, we still have the risk of a pop-up shower. Fairly isolated, not expecting much of an impact. Many areas may stay even dry. But as we get into your Friday, another round of some more scattered storms are possible, especially as we get into the afternoon and evening as another front approaches. So today, it's going to be a warm one, upper 70s, low 80s. You're noticing a little bit more mugginess out there, and watch for those scattered showers and storms. Ending early, temperatures will fall back through the 50s and 60s, and come tomorrow, we'll be back into the upper 70s. Again, an isolated storm is possible, but looking for more scattered storms for Friday, holding on to the mild air through the rest of the week. By the weekend, temperatures may drop back a bit. Not a washout, but we're going to have to watch for the potential of showers and storms each day. As for the dew points, you're going to notice the mugginess back up on Friday and then again over the weekend. So a close look at that weekend forecast, watching for scattered activity on Friday as well as for your Saturday. I know it looks pretty ominous here, but this is just showing that potential through the afternoon and evening hours. By Sunday, we're looking at an isolated shower or two, especially during the afternoon and evening. And as I mentioned, temperatures, they're going to be in the low to middle 70s. So taking a look at that 7-day forecast for you, not the prettiest, of course, but we will see some dry times as well. Upper 70s to near 80 the next few days. Eye to the sky this afternoon for the potential of those strong to severe storms, and then as we go towards the weekend into the 70s, and still watching for some scattered activity. Paula?
I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.